Have you seen something on social media called bed rotting? Yeah, kids are jumping on this one, claiming it's a way to recharge. This morning, we're explaining what this trend is and why a child psychologist says parents and caregivers need to pay attention. The term bed rotting is taking off on TikTok. It's when someone decides to spend all day in bed scrolling through social media or binge watching their favorite show. Younger people are embracing it as a form of self-care, but there's a concern that for some kids, it can have a negative impact on mental health.
I would say bed rotting can become a problem if you are doing it in the context to avoid something. So maybe you're anxious about something and that's why you're staying in the bed, or you're avoiding social interactions and you prefer to be socially isolated.
Pediatric psychologist Dr. Emily Mudd says constant pressure to be productive can be overwhelming, especially for kids. With this in mind, taking a day off in bed isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can help a child relax and de-stress. But she urges against using a concept like bed rotting as a primary coping skill. She warns spending too much time in bed can lead to social isolation, which is a risk factor for mental health disorders like depression and anxiety.
If you are a parent and your child has been spending significant periods of time in bed, that is raised for concern. You know, children have social and emotional needs. They have activity needs to be out playing with peers, learning. And so those are really important for social emotional development.
Dr. Mudd encourages parents to keep an open, non-judgmental dialogue with their kids about mental health and to seek professional treatment if a child is showing symptoms of depression or anxiety. And you know, there are other ways than bed rotting to help your kids reduce stress. Dr. Mudd gave us 3 suggestions to share. So first, she says, have them get outside. Getting outside can really improve mood and overall well-being while reducing stress. Then write it down. Journaling about stress, as well as things that you're grateful for, has been found to improve mood. And third, act the opposite of how you're feeling. So if you're feeling sad or tired and want to lay in bed, try getting up and going for a walk or exercising. Dr. Mudd says movement is an essential stress reliever for all ages, especially children.